Warning, if you like a place with lots of trails and beautiful views, Griffith Park might be the hike for you. Look at that. Oh yeah. Here at Griffith Park, I'm about to do one of these hikes I've heard about, which should be a good time. There's lots of different parking spots I saw, and the one I decided to go to is this one right behind me. It's at the corner of Commonwealth and Vermont Canyon. So should be a good time. Gonna walk on up, get to one of the hiking trails, and let's see what it's all about. Just about to start the hike, and I made sure to hydrate a lot before I came, because you know it's gonna be a long hike. So I definitely recommend bringing some water or something to help keep you hydrated. But I prefer to drink the water before I go, so it's less for me to carry. So I noticed there was this nice bathroom here. Well, maybe not nice, but it's a bathroom. And I figured I might as well try to go with how, much liquid I've been drinking. Also, we got this nice park behind me and this wonderful breeze again. Let's just hopefully last the whole hike, so it would be nice. I am now at the start of what is called Riverside Trailhead. It's right across from Lot G, which also is closed sometimes, so just be aware of that. That's where I gave you the other parking lot I parked at. But yeah, it looks like it's off to a challenging start with that incline right there. But yeah, I'm excited, and let's get to it. As you saw on that map, there are so many different trails you can take. And from what I looked up, Griffith Park ranges from anywhere between 384 to 1,625 feet above sea level. Now that's give or take, but just keep in mind, you will get some good elevation in here and a great view of the city. All right, I just made it to the end of Riverside Trail, and it wasn't too bad. I'm breathing pretty hard because I got a weight vest on. I think it's about 25 to 30 pounds. I'm honestly not too sure. I know it's the max weight on it, and yeah, it's extra, which I'm happy for. I'm using it to train for something else I'm doing, so I figured what a great way to do it. That was the end of the Riverside Trail, which was pretty nice. I mean, down there you can see it's a pretty big path. If we go over this way, that continues on another trail which says Hogback Trail. I don't know. And then over here should be a nice little lookout, so I think I'll check that out. But yeah, got back all right, so far highly recommend. All right, so I just made it up to this lookout, and I'm getting over here, and it's pretty nice. Check this out. Look at that. Not sure how well you can see because the sun's probably glaring right in. But also, another reason you might not be able to see it that well is it is LA, which is very polluted. Oh yeah, there you go. You can see all that pollution right there. Look at that. That's what we breathe in. Luckily, we are somewhat out of it a little bit up here in the mountains, maybe not too much, I'm not sure, but with this breeze it smells a little fresh. Probably all these trees, whatnot, it's helping clean the air, which is nice. I'm gonna be now taking a trail there. I came up this one, and now I'm gonna go up that one. Should be interesting, a little fun, see how it goes. But yeah, it'd probably be a beautiful view on a nice clear day. But that's a dime in a dozen out here. How often is there a clear day out here? Not too often, unless it rains. During COVID, it was pretty clear too, which was nice. But yeah, it's still a nice view. Nice view, and definitely worth the hike up here. And best thing is, I can eat a lot more food after I'm done with the hike. When I'm working out, exercising, or even hiking in this case, and I kind of lose my breath, get my heart rate up, what I like to do is take a moment and slowly breathe in, whether it's through my nose or mouth, counting to 3 seconds. Then I hold it for 1 second, and then I slowly exhale back through my mouth for about 5 to 10 seconds. Doing this a couple times, I noticed it really helps me to regulate my breathing, get my heart rate back down, and gets me back in that moment. You ever heard of forking in the road? Well, this is a bridge. Let's cross together. Oh, how fun. Get to see both sides of, now we're looking into the valley, which a lot of people talk about. I don't know if you've ever heard. That is maybe Glendale? Honestly, I have no idea. But that's part of the valley. And then the other side of the bridge is over there. That's downtown LA. You can tell by how polluted it is. While the valley, see how it's a little bit cleaner? How nice. And just like that, we made it across the bridge together. Thanks for your help. Since I was going a little easy, I figured, hey, just push yourself and sprint up the hill. Well, I got my objective and now I'm breathing pretty hard trying to catch my breath. Still going up a hill. All right, so I caught my breath doing some of those breathing drills I had talked about. And it actually really helped, breathing deeply through your stomach and then taking the breath in. When you get a breath, you hold it for a second and then breathe out even slower than you breathed in, and it really helped a lot. So now I'm gonna push myself again, and this is a little decline, but then right about there, go straight up. So I'm gonna run this and see how well I do. Okay, I just made it. That was pretty hard. Now let's do the drills, right? All right, helped a little bit. So good. Getting in better shape every day. Once again, look at that view. It's all worth it. Now, as you'll see and probably have already been seeing, Griffith Park is huge. And actually, Griffith Park is one of the largest municipal parks with urban wilderness areas in the United States, which is pretty cool when you think about it. And as you can see, this place is massive, such a great hike, and so much fun to explore. All right, now I just came across this little path right here. Look how cool that is. It just goes down a little shady. You got a palm tree, and then you got this sign over here. I'm not sure what it says. I'll get a picture of it and show you, but that looks so nice. I went down there a little bit, and there's some tables. You got a little water hose. I don't know if it works, but there is one. And it seems like if you want to have a little picnic or something, it'd be very nice. I didn't bring enough food, or really any at all, so I'm getting a little hungry. But if you do bring food, it'd be a nice place to have a picnic and get out the sun, get some shade. It's pretty nice. So definitely on the Hogback Trail, you now know a little extra side path to check out. All right, so if you walk a little bit farther than that path, you'll realize you're at Dante's View. So there you go. So something people really like to do out here is go horseback riding on the Hollywood Trail. But see, here's the thing. You're just sitting on the horse. You're not really riding it anywhere. You technically are riding it, but it's not like you're going out and on an adventure. You just sit on the horse while it walks up a trail, which, to each their own. But that is something that's really big to do out here that I noticed a lot of people like. And this is the first time I've seen them on the trail, so that's kind of cool. And it's also something that's an option if you've always wanted to ride a horse or sit on one while it's just walking up a trail. That's an option you can do out here at the Griffith Park. fun fact I just learned is right here is actually Mount Hollywood, while where the Hollywood sign is over there is actually on Mount Lee. Who would have guessed? So it's pretty cool here on Mount Hollywood. There is the Griffith Observatory, and you can take this little trail down to it, but also where the Greek Theater is, over there somewhere. It's really cool because of the way it's built and then just how it's in the canyon. I can actually hear a little bit of the music that I'm guessing they're practicing for or something right now. It's really cool. Definitely recommend checking this out. So you know you've had a good hike when the bottom of your shoes just kind of fall off, or it's because they're super old. I'm not sure, but either way, now we gotta finish the rest of the hike. All right, so when I was at the top of Mount Hollywood, I showed you guys this little trail you can go down, which is obviously the road less traveled because it was much more narrow and it just looked kind of fun. Reminded me of hikes I've been on in other places I've lived, like in Phoenix and Hawaii and a bunch of other places. So I thought that would be a lot more fun. Let's try it out. And then come down, you went down this steep little area right here. It was a little tricky, but it was pretty fun and adventurous. All right, so just finished the shortcut from that hike, and now I'm taking a tunnel back to where I parked. It's a little bit of a different route, a little direction, but you know, it's all part of the adventure. So definitely highly recommend either stay on the trail or find your own. If you find your own, make sure you are an experienced hiker. You wear proper shoes and you know, footwear, because you want to make sure you don't slip or anything. Definitely bring some water or something to stay hydrated, and then some food too, because you might get hungry. Who knows? But it's definitely fun, and there's all kinds of hikes you can do on the Griffith Park, just trail hikes. I mean, there's so many, and I only picked just one. But technically I did like 2 different trails. I did it's like a hogback and something else, and I saw the summit. But then I took a shortcut down to the Griffith Observatory. But I didn't go to it because then part of my shoe fell off. But definitely recommend checking it out. It's a lot of fun. All right, so just finished the hogback observatory, and then whatever that shortcut I took was. It was a lot of fun. Felt like it was a great workout. Got to see a lot of the city, great views, and yeah, it was a fun little side trail. Really sucked the shoe falling apart, but hey, you know that comes with training. Eventually, it's gonna happen, and you know, you gotta buy some more. But also pretty cool is, I'm not sure what's playing right now, but I showed you guys earlier the Greek Theater. Someone's playing today, so you can kind of hear some of the music, which is really nice. And especially when I was up at the top, you could hear a little bit of the music. I'm not sure if you guys could, but it was really cool hearing that. So it was a great trail overall. Once again, I mean, just look at that, it's nice. Even though you're still in the city, you kind of get out of it a little bit. So great hike overall, highly recommend it. And just remember, you've been warned.